Hi, this is Nicole for DJ Mag Indonesia, and we're here at the ADE in Amsterdam at the Armada boat with Maykel Piron. Maykel, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I can. I'm the CEO of Armada Music. We set up the company about 13 years ago together with David Lewis and Armin van Buuren. It's basically what I love to do is work with music. At an age of 8, I got interested in dance music in general. So I liked the mixes. I fell in love with radio shows about the SOS band, about mixes and stuff like that. So I started listening, and at that moment, it grabbed me to do something with music. And I started DJing, but I realized that I wasn't like the best DJ. So I was lucky enough to start a career in the music industry at the age of 19. And 13 years ago, we decided to set up our own company, which is Armada. And after a year working on Armada, we set up another company called Cloud9, which I do together with Raymond van Vliet. So every day I can jump out of my bed and do what I really want to do, is work with talented artists and great team of people in the Amsterdam office. Yeah.
Yeah, that's already answered our next question. That's how did Armada Music start? You already told it's with Armin van Buuren, David Lewis.
No, yeah, I was working at Warner Music. I already knew that I was going to set up my own company one day. That's what I told the people at Warner's as well. I told them like I will be here like for 3 years, and after those 3 years I will set up my own company. And during this period I was working with Armin, and so he knew that I was willing to set up something new. And he got interested as well, so he invited me for a trip to Ibiza, and this is where we decided to start and work together. And he introduced David Lewis to me. I knew him already, but not that well. Armin was being booked by David Lewis already and being managed. So at that moment, and 14 years ago now, we decided to create a company. Yeah.
What does an artist need to get signed by Armada?
A good record. That's it. In first place, you start working with an artist because of the music, and when we love the music, we will contact an artist to see if the track is available, and if so, then we sign an act, and in that way you get to know the act better. And what we always hope is that the act likes to be with us, and that we like the person, because if you start working with someone, then it needs to feel right. But the best thing. Or the things we like to do most is work on a long-term artist career. So it starts with most of the time with a single, and from there on we start planning the career of an act.
And do you scout sometimes artists yourself, or?
Not anymore, unfortunately. Sometimes it happens because I'm in this industry because of the music, and I did a lot of A&R myself in the past, and I still do some A&R. So, for instance, I'm involved in the album from Armin, which comes out at the end of October. We worked like 2.5 years on this because you need to find the right songs and stuff like that. But as we have like quite a big team in our Amsterdam office, my role changed throughout the years. So it's more managing the company, working with the team. We have like 10 different A&R managers. It's great to see that they find like really cool music, and obviously I listen to everything, and when I have my favorite tunes which they sign, I will I step in sometimes as well and say like, okay, this is where we do like an extra budget for the video and stuff like that. So it's my role is very diverse within the company, but it's less A&R driven nowadays. Yeah.
And how do you see the Asian market at this moment?
Now, for us, the Asian market did not really change throughout the years. So we work with different licensees in the different territories in Asia, and we have AFEX in Japan. AFEX is also situated in other territories in Asia, and basically what the partners do is pick like the tracks they really like, and then they start working those tracks and go to radio, etc., etc. Nowadays we have like streaming and Spotify and stuff, and so we can do a lot ourselves as well, especially because internet made everything so accessible. So we can sign a track and then release it a day later and release it in the world, and we are able to reach out to all those people in the world, and also in Asia. And Asia is for us a market which is still growing, so streaming wise it's growing, which is a great thing. Yeah, we work with some really nice people in this territory. We do some shows. Actually, we have a show coming up in Jakarta on the 30th of October at Colosseum. So we have Armada nights in the region, and we are, if we can do more shows, which will probably happen next year, we are more than happy to do them, and. So visiting the territory with the shows is also a thing which helps, selling the music, promoting the artists we work with, which is very exciting.
Nice. So, and have you ever been to Indonesia?
Yes, I've been to Bali, which I really like. Yeah, I like Bali a lot. It's really relaxed. I like the food, so it's one of those places I will go back to. Yeah.
And you said you're going to do a show in Jakarta. Are you also having plans for Bali?
I'm not sure if we are having plans for Bali, but I need to check this because a team of people is working on this on a daily basis with shows all around the world. So I'm not sure if there are any plans yet. But as far as I am concerned, I wish to have some shows there as well, obviously.
And you told that you work with Asian partners. Do you get any requests from Asian talents yourself?
To be honest, we don't work with that many Asian acts. No, so we are open for any kind of act in the world. So we work with a lot of different acts throughout the world. But percentage-wise, it's not. No, it's not. We don't have that many Asian acts. No.
What's your favorite Indonesian dish?
Oh, there's a place in Amsterdam called Toko. How is it called? I forgot. But what I like is traditional satay, which I love it. And then they have this special babi pangyang, but the traditional one. So not the Chinese one, but it's amazing. For me, Indonesian food is something you can wake me up for, because I love it. I love it.
Very good. And how is EDA for you this year?
It's a fantastic year. I have the feeling that it's getting better for us every year, because we are here and we are present with the whole team. And this year, I think we are present with 30 people from the office, which is amazing. So there are many contact moments with our business relations from all around the world, with our artists. We do a lot of interviews for the artists, and so PR-wise, it's a great event. It's nice to have our partners from all around the world also at our office, because it's easy for them to visit the office in Amsterdam. So it's a good mixture of bonding with the acts, with the artists we work with, and making plans with our partners from all around the world. Yeah, it's exciting.
And what can we expect from Armada in Asia in the future?
Now we will continue doing what we are doing right now. We make our music available in all the territories, and hopefully we will be able to do more shows, more Armada nights. I see that a great development in Asia. So more and more DJs are performing, more shows are happening there. So I'm sure that we also will participate in this by doing more shows. Yeah.
And do you have any last words for our Asian viewers?
I hope you, in Asia, Spotify is also available, and we have great playlists. So for the Indonesian viewers, please have a listen to our music on Spotify.
Very good. This was Maykel Piron from Armada. Check out the Armada site and on Spotify, of course. Thank you.